everyone, if you're new here, my name is Melanie and I also go by Mel. And today I wanted to do a video about my first heartbreak, and this video is inspired by Mila Vanderbilt. So if you haven't seen that particular video, I'll leave it in the description box below. So around the time, when I first started playing SL, it was like about 8 months ago. And me and my friend, my best friend now, we were like just sim hopping, this, that, the thing. And the one city we went into was called Sin City, and it was supposed to be the hood, I'd say, like a real hood and stuff. So at the time, like, we were just like our IPs wasn't like as cute as I am now, and I think I've come a long way, but that's not the part of the story. So we were going to a restaurant. I can't think of the restaurant names, but it's in the city, and the lady, was running a soul food restaurant. But so, you could eat different types of food, and you could like soul food like I would eat in our real life. So, like fried chicken, collard greens, all of that, fun stuff. So I spotted this dude, and I was like, okay, my Abby is ugly, ain't no way he was trying to talk to me. Like at first I thought it was a joke, like he ain't gonna try to talk to me. So I remember him saying, hey, your eyeballs are messed up, but he got it on mic. So I think when I first started playing, I really didn't mic like that. I really didn't. So I didn't know who he was talking to. So on the side I put like who he talking to. So he IM'd me and said, your eyeballs are broken. So I was like, oh, okay. This is when I really didn't know how to do anything. Like I didn't know how to fix it. So dang. So he was like, well, um, we're just gonna call him. We're just gonna call him Brandon. He was like, I'm Brandon. And then I was like, I'm not. Hey, I'm Nell. This is nothing to say. So he was like, oh, look, since y'all are just now, we was like, 4 days old. We was like 4 days old. And he was like, okay, I can show y'all around this, that, that. So he was trying to be our little tour guide or whatnot. So I was like, no, ain't no way. This man is really trying to talk to us. Like I didn't know he liked me at the time. I did not know he liked me at the time. So, as we starting to hang out, we starting to, get to know each other better, and we got comfortable with Clinic. So when me and my friend, started, we didn't have a place to go. So, we didn't have a place to go. So I was like, do you know anything about land? Getting a house. I heard that you had to get land. I heard that you had to get a house. This, that, the third. And he was like, oh, well, I do houses, and that you can live one of mine. So I started to live with my best friend because I was like, okay, I didn't want to pay for another land because on my old account, it had I think it got hacked. So it was all that money wasted on Ivy. At first, it was just trial and error. So I don't even call that my account because it was trial and error. And so anyway, he's like, you can live on mine. I have a plenty of skyboxes. That's I really don't like skyboxes, and I still don't. But I was grateful for that part. So at first we lived in the skybox, and I didn't really like skybox because I like more the ground, like the role play. I like that, like walking in the street, this, the third. So he was like, okay, we can do it this way. So then he was like, okay, you want to live on the ground? So he was like, okay, we have to pay this, that, the third. So I was like, okay. So then I was like, okay, it doesn't seem too bad, both of us are living here, so, we each contribute to the rent. So that's when, I think my best friend knew that he liked me, but at the time, I didn't know that he was actually a she. And there's nothing wrong with that because I do identify as a lesbian. So it's like I didn't know that it was a he. It was a she until one day she got on mic and she said, hi, my name is Brandon. So I was like, okay, well then. So then, my best friend told me that, hey, she liked me, but I don't think I like her. But, me, my Abby wasn't the cutest. It wasn't even the greatest. So I was like, okay, this gotta be a joke. So then I was like, one day I just asked him, I was like, hey, my best friend told me that you like me. So he was being honest. Well, she was being honest. And it was like, well, yeah, I liked your vibe instantly. That third. So I was like, okay, cool. So this is when before I got this PC. So like I couldn't really go into big sims. Like I couldn't go into like, let's say, Bayside for example, without lagging and crashing, and my PC messing up. So then, you know, one day I had to what my key plan is a getaway. And I'm very shy, especially when it comes to meeting new people. And you put me in a setting where I have to like talk to new people. That makes sense. And you put me in a setting where I have to talk to people. And at the time, I didn't know that the trip was planned for the four of us. I did not know that. And so when I kept leaving, she thought I was avoiding her, but I wasn't. It's just I had a really, really bad computer. So I expressed at her like, hey, I can't go into Big Sim right now until I get up there big PC. So she was like, okay, that's no problem. So we started just hanging out in the house and stuff, or going into Shiga, or doing girly things. But most SL. Okay, I'll explain. Then. So we were hanging out more, we were doing this, that, and then one day he was like, okay, she was like, one day do you want to date? So I was like, okay, sure. And we started dating for like, I'm gonna say, for a few months. I'm gonna say like 4 to 3 months. Then I one day she started being real distant. We was no longer watching movies. We were no longer like doing the typical stuff, like the cute stuff. Was no longer doing that. So then it dawned on me like, hey, I'm very not saying I'm very insecure because I know that I'm a pretty woman. I didn't even carve it out. Did I? Oh. So then I was like, started not wanting to hang out with us anymore. So me and the best friend became like duos instead of like, you know, we stopped, doing the stuff that we were supposed to. So one day, my best friend was like, oh, well, why? So, why did she stop talking to me? And she said she didn't even know. My best friend did not even know we was like really falling off like that. And so she was like, well, he talked to me, and she goes to parties, did that third. So I thought in my mind that it was something I did. And as when you start to and I started to know, and I started to suspect that there was somebody else because she wasn't really talking to me. She was being very, very distant. She didn't want to hang out with me like that. And I'm all for do what you want to do, but when I really want us for quality time, at least take 5-10 minutes out of your time. Be like, okay, let me go chill with her, see what's good. So then, I asked her, I was like, hey, is there somebody else? And when you feel like somebody's cheating or you feel like somebody's doing something when you got no business, it was no, I'm not doing nothing, this, that, third. And this is the thing, I didn't even know she had an Instagram until one day I think at the time, my other best friend was getting rented. House rented by her. And I was like, she chopping it up, thinking, oh, yeah, we gonna get back together, this, that, and that, we gonna get back together. And then come to find out, I found out through Instagram that she was actually dating somebody else. She didn't tell me, she didn't do anything, she didn't say, hey, no, this ain't gonna work out. I found out through Instagram that she was dating somebody else. And that broke me. Like, I even though SL is a virtual game, some people are looking for love, and some people want that that companionship. She was my first. It wasn't like this is somebody I met off IMD. Like, no, this was somebody that was helping me out through the game, helping me experience stuff I was never able to experience. So I take this as a lesson. Like, a part of me still to this day kind of like just blames myself for not doing enough, not giving enough, not type. And I can't blame her because that's me in real life. Like, I don't really speak unless I'm spoken to, and I don't want to be put into a situation where I feel like I have to talk to people or we have to be, um, or we have to like talk and stuff. And I was really hurt. I think I remember this one day, and when you're used to somebody just being around you, you're used to people just hanging out with you. When that stopped, I felt like I had lost literally, I felt like I had lost my best friend. Like, even though it wasn't that long, but I think it was just the connection and how well we hit it off. And even moments like this, where I'm joining a family, have a bigger house, or I have a new and better official, real, like a better cute looking Ivy. It's moments like this where, okay, you're not here for these milestones, and it's like, I don't wish no ill will to the person. I wish them, well, I wish her nothing but the best. But I think, yeah, I think I just remember crying, and I was just like really, really upset. And I remember, and even to this day, my friends still bring her up, or they hang out with her. It's like, I can't, because I'm someone still attached, where we have gotten to when we share like our real life pictures. And I know now that is another lesson I have to learn. Like, if I know this is not gonna work, I want to keep my SL life and my real life separate. Like, I don't want to combine the two, only because sometimes I'm not always on SL. Like, I'm not always on SL. I'm not always on SL, and so the role play aesthetic of it, like, now I'm starting to be BU more. So I want somebody that, if I do was to get into another relationship, I do want somebody to role play with. I don't want you to feel like you have to deal with me. I don't want that, in a sense. I don't want to make you feel like you gotta deal with me. That's everybody's worst, not worst thing, but you don't want to feel like somebody is dealing with you, or us as women, you don't want to be compared to another woman. Like, you don't want to. And I'm like, um I don't compare myself to other women. Like, sometimes I have a little rough patch, but while I be like, dang, what did I do wrong? You see what I'm saying? Like, what do I do wrong, or what did I miss, or But right now, I'm not really looking for someone. Yes, at times I miss that company, if someone being around me and being in my presence. But it's like I said, I don't want you to feel like you're dealing with me, because people are telling you to feel with me. Um, like, right now, I'm just chilling. Yes, would it be, great to have somebody, do shit with? Like, I do shit all the time, and I just see all these cute couples, but then I have to think about it. These people have been on for years, or some met off of I think of it as people have been on this thing for years. So you're not gonna find like love, or you're not gonna find attraction of it to someone, unless what I've now noticed is that people would use you. Like, let's say you got Linden's, and I don't want people to feel like it's okay to use me, in a sense, because I feel like I work hard for my money. I work hard, and I'm not saying I can't give you lemons. Like, let's just say, like, I won't spend like $79 on you. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, I'll do it for myself. Like, but I won't do it for the next person, if that makes sense. And as I start to just play a little bit more, I start to figure out what I like more. It's like, do I want that companionship, or do I want you to put up with me because it makes your image look good? And I'm not saying I'm the prettiest Abby. Oh no, I'm not saying that. I just don't want the next person that I want to put up with me because they have to. I want them to put up with me because they want to. And yeah, like I said, in milestones like these, where I got my own place and I have my family, I have a family, I got a better house, and my ID is way better. Um, my Ivy is way better. There's just some things that I wish, she could be a part of, but she's not. And like I said, I wish this person nothing but the best, no ill will, no animosity. I do believe in karma. The way you got them is how you lose them. I've always think that the way you got that person is how you lose them. So that's pretty much my little SL heartbreak. I'm gonna try to release more videos because my birthday is Saturday, so I do want to try to do a birthday stream. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna try to push out more bangers in the weeks to come because I'm off tomorrow and Thursday. So by the time this video goes up, it'll probably be Wednesday when this video goes up. Or I might do it, just post it tonight, and then when I get off, I'll just do what I've been doing. We should do a video where I go find like a dress or something because my family says they're gonna do something for me, so I'm excited. So I'm extremely excited because spending your birthday with my RL family is a blessing too. It's a blessing too. But actually spending it with the SL family. Look at the keynote. Not a keynote, sure. But actually spending it with your RL family, the SL family is even more greater. So hopefully I get paid this week. I believe I do. And I do want to just upload some L's real quick and just to do I don't even know what I'm gonna title the video. My goal is to try to get enough bangers for this week. Because I do want to try to do a birthday stream. Yeah, I want to do a birthday stream. As soon as I get off my other job. It's not really worked out yet, but I do know I might do 2 streams. It might be a come get ready, come celebrate. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna title it. Well, that's all for me today, guys. Please like, share my video. It does help more people reach us to continue to join the Mellow Game. I do want to try to hit 50 subscribers, as a little birthday present, but who knows? So I do want to try to hit 50 subs. So in order to make that happen, it might not even happen by this week, but in order for that to happen, you gotta like, share the video, so we can get more people into the Melly Game because there's already 41 of us, but that's still not enough, and well, it still is enough, but it's like I want more of y'all. You see what I'm saying? So I will see y'all guys in the next video. I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.